Our next story is about Boris Johnson. Remember when the former Prime Minister of the UK was unhappy about his salary? A salary of over $200,000? This was when he held the top position. And now Johnson has recently purchased an over $4.7 million mansion. You heard that right. A mansion worth over $4 million. How did he manage to buy this expensive house? Why is it at the center of a controversy? What does the opposition have to say about this? Our next report getting you the complete story.
Boris Johnson is in the news, and once again, for a wrong reason. The former Prime Minister recently purchased a $4.7 million mansion. Why is this mansion so expensive? And why has the former leader bought it? Also, how was it possible for him to buy this lavish mansion? Especially after he complained earlier about his salary of nearly $200,000. When he was the Prime Minister, reports say he felt the salary was not enough. And he had to be tight with his money. Well, let's first look at how lavish the mansion really is. In one word, very. The manor, which sits in the Oxfordshire countryside, dates back to the 1600s. The Brightwell Manor is surrounded on three sides by a 900-year-old moat. And it only gets better. Let's get into the specifics. The Brightwell Manor covers 8,128 square feet. It has 9 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. The land also features a guest cottage, a garage, a tennis court, and a couple of stables. The country house was on sale for 4 years, and the timing is interesting. Johnson made the purchase only a few weeks before BBC chairman Richard Sharp resigned. How could the two incidents be connected? Remember, Sharp was accused of helping Johnson secure an over $1 million loan. And the questions don't end here. In February, Johnson pocketed over $3 million from the Harry Walker speaking agency. He also gathered over $630,000 in advance for his memoirs. Within 5 months of Johnson leaving Number 10, reports show that his earnings reached nearly $6.2 million. During this time, the former Number 10 lived rent-free. We are talking about homes with a rental value of over $16,000. He also lived freely in London's Knightsbridge townhouse. This is an over $25 million townhouse. All of the properties were owned by a Tory donor, Lady Bamford. At this point, what does the opposition have to say about all this? Opponents have once again brought the Downing Street probes into focus. Especially the money that went to Johnson's legal team. Over $300,000 were spent on his legal team, money that essentially went from the taxpayer's pocket. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has also been roped in. The public and opposition are criticizing Sunak and saying that he gave Johnson a free rein to sponge off taxpayers. Sunak is also facing a lot of flack. He has been accused of wrongful use of the taxpayers' money. Sunak has also been held responsible for not releasing the financial interests of his wife, Akshata Murthy. Her non-domiciled status, while retaining her Indian citizenship, has also attracted flack. And now Boris Johnson finds himself at the center of a heated controversy over spending millions on a lavish mansion. Both the former PM and the current one have a lot of explaining to do. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.